Will Vin Diesel's Dom Toretto actually die in Fast X Part 2? There's really no way to tell for certain until the sequel comes out, but today on ScreenRant, let's examine both possibilities, starting with why Fast X Part 2 could be Dom's last movie.
Never accept death when suffering is owed.
There's actually evidence supporting the theory that Dom will die in Fast X Part 2. Originally, Vin Diesel envisioned the Fast saga to conclude in the 10th movie. But as Diesel told Entertainment Weekly back in 2021, this changed after his role as Groot in Avengers Endgame, the culmination of the MCU's Infinity Saga. Here's what the Fast and Furious star and producer said. Even as far back as 2012, 2013, it was something that Pablo, Walker, and I would discuss, finishing on the 10th one. That just always felt right, and being a part of the Marvel franchise, seeing that possibility that when you have that much story, you can end with 2 films. In short, the very conclusion of the Fast saga was directly inspired by Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame, and this raises the chances of Dom being the Tony Stark of the Fast and Furious universe, the one who ends up sacrificing himself in order to defeat the big bad evil guy. Indeed, if it's the only way to finally put Dante down, Dom will doubtless jump at the chance to sacrifice himself for his family and crew. This would also hammer down on the main message of the Fast saga, the importance of family. After all, if the main franchise does conclude with Fast X Part 2, it will need a big, bold, epic move to seal the deal. Conversely, however, nearly the same arguments can be made for the only other possibility.
Nothing's impossible. You just have to have faith.
Dom may not need to sacrifice himself in the sequel. If Dante makes good on his promise to give Luke Hobbs hell, then the problem could just take care of itself. Unlike Dom, Hobbs has no qualms about putting down someone as dangerous as Dante Reyes, and Luke Hobbs is also badass enough to grab the role of this world's Tony Stark from Dom. Besides, with Dom dying being the prevailing theory for many viewers, Fast X Part 2 could surprise audiences by keeping Dom alive. With that being said, there's much more evidence to support Dom's inevitable death. After appearing in 9 Fast and Furious movies, plus a cameo in Tokyo Drift, it may just be time for Dom Toretto's journey to end. This could also give Brian O'Connor the perfect ending. Should Dom die alongside Letty, Little B could end up in the care of Brian and Mia, allowing the franchise to end positively for the late Paul Walker's beloved character. Moreover, apart from giving the franchise the impactful, explosive ending that it deserves, Dom's death would make way for Fast Saga spin-offs that are decidedly different from the mainline movies. But what do you think? Do you think Dom will die or survive in Fast X Part 2? Tell us in the comments and keep watching ScreenRant.